People think, yeah, you just start something and it didn't work very well, that's a bad thing. It's really not. Hi everyone, I'm Nick Lothian. I'm Managing Director of Startup Adelaide and do other startup things around town too. Startup Adelaide, which is a not-for-profit group that we try and inspire people to do startups in Adelaide. Well, I guess I've always been interested in building things, and things that have impact have always interested me. So I think, we only get one life and a limited number of things to do, and building things that people use and makes positive changes in their lives has always been something that's been a big interest to me. And I think entrepreneurship is a good way to do that, particularly in the technology field and in the world we live in where, people are prepared to try things and there's rapid technological development that lets you build new things. That's always been something that interests me. There's a lot of startup groups and other support things in Adelaide now, but when Startup Adelaide first started, there wasn't a lot going on. We've been around since, in various forms, predecessor organisations and such, since around 2008, a fair while now. And over that time, I guess early on, there was just a few people doing what you call a startup. Since then, government's got involved. We're in this wonderful stone and chalk at Lot 14 here, and there's a lot of money going into building things. But there's still a lot of holes in the ecosystem. There's people, the universities do a good job helping people at university, and then, strategy here run by the government works quite well once you sort of start employing people. But if you fall into that hole where you're, maybe one or two people who've left university, got an idea and want to start building something, what do? And we see ourselves as being able to help in that area. There's a lot of people who are prepared to help and a lot of guidance that people can give, but people don't know where to go. So we try and help out with that. We've got a pretty active Facebook group, about 4,000 people. We run events when it's not social distancing. And we'll try and do other things in the future to help with that. I think, honestly, as a student, it's a great opportunity because one of the things that stops people starting businesses is the fear of failure. But as a student, in 2 or 3 years' time, if there's a business that failed, provided you didn't screw anyone over, no one's really going to care. People think, you just start something and it didn't work very well, that's a bad thing. It's really not. You learn a lot of stuff just running a business. The things that I've learned about friggin' tax and friggin' writing grant applications and how to sell things and all these other things that I really didn't know from running businesses has been really quite invaluable. And you develop skills that you wouldn't learn otherwise. I think, I come from an engineering background and I'm very comfortable building things, but the whole idea of going out and talking to people who might not actually be interested in what I'm building is kind of scary. So being able to find people who actually enjoy that kind of stuff has been wonderful, and learning to do it myself is really good as well. And conversely, people who like going out and talking to people about stuff and then don't know how to build things, trying to learn the process of actually building something is something that's going to hold you in good stead for the rest of your life. So just try something, just do something, whatever it is, and you'll learn a lot.